There's a space in my heart where I find the truth. I find me in you, a truth beyond what you may see now. But when we are one, we bring more good about. No matter who or what you call yourself or where you come from, yeah, there is a place in this world with open arms right now. Welcome to love, welcome to peace, welcome to our community. Be who you are, let your light shine. We're so much more when we unite. You are welcome here. You are welcome here. I see with new eyes, allow and unfold, embrace and let go, trust the flow. There's a freedom in love when you follow your heart. Together we are stronger than we could ever be apart. No matter who or what you call yourself or where you come from, yeah, there is a place in this world with open arms right now. Welcome to love, welcome to peace, welcome to our community. Be who you are, let your light shine. We're so much more when we unite. You are welcome here. You are welcome here. Breathe in and out, slowly feel all that's around you, all that you feel, all that you know. Let it go. Welcome to love, welcome to peace, welcome to our community. Be who you are, let your light shine. We're so much more when we unite. Yeah, when we unite. Oh, we unite. Yeah, yeah, when we unite. You are welcome here. Love is welcome here. Peace is welcome here. You are welcome here.
Good morning. I am so glad to be with y'all today. You know, last week I was out and I was able to watch online with all of you here in the room. And I have to say that I am so proud of our team. Our sound and our video team, they do an excellent job of making sure that the people that have to be home can feel connected. So thank you very much, you guys. This morning, I would like to invite you to stand. Feel your feet on the ground. Really feel them. Maybe even widen your stance. Take up some space. It's okay to do that. Sometimes we forget. Sometimes we go within and just hide. But right now, I'm inviting you to open your heart, spread your arms, feel your feet, and repeat after me. I answer the call of my heart. I answer the call of my heart. A big, deep breath. Take another deep breath. Raise your shoulders, roll them back, open your heart once more, and repeat. I answer the call of my heart. I answer the call of my heart. And so it is. All right. So this morning, I would like to invite you to go ahead and have a seat as I invite Miss Patty Yoon to come forward. She is our incredible platform leader who, you'll have to turn that on, who kept us together last week. Thank you very much.
Absolutely, my pleasure. Yes, I am Patty Yoon. I will be your platform leader today. On sound, we have Dalton. On video, we have Jessica sharing today's special music, the Unity Singers led by Drew Patton, sharing today's meditations, affirmations, and message, Reverend Samantha Jones. Let's give them all a hand. Our greatest desire is that you're inspired by the music, the message, the meditation. You are a blessing to us. Every month, we celebrate one of the 12 powers that our co-founder, Charles Fillmore, identified and discerned to be within each one of us. The power of this month is the power of love, and that is the power to unify, to harmonize, to desire, to have attraction to, and to have affection for. So with that power of love, let's say our mission statement together. Inspiring spiritual transformation as a vibrant, diverse, and inclusive community. And with that same power of love, let's say our statement of being together. There is only one presence and one power in my life and in the universe, God the good, omnipotent. Now's the time to silence our cell phones as we welcome our first-time guests. If you're here in the sanctuary for the first time, reach now to the back of the seat in front of you. There's a packet with information inside. You can fill out the form on the front and place it in the offering plate in the back as you leave. Your presence is your gift to us. If you're at home online, put in the chat box that you're new and go later to our website to find out about ongoing and upcoming events. We would love to see you in person soon. Unity is a worldwide ministry dedicated to the ongoing awareness of the Spirit within all. We invite you to consider our teachings wherever you may be on your spiritual journey. Keep what works for you and gently release the rest. We will now bless everyone who is connected here today. We love you. We bless you. We appreciate you. And we behold the Christ as you, just as you are. Amen.
So now is the moment that I would invite you to stand as we come together in song. Thank you.
I know who you really are. I see it in your eyes. Oh, you are a shining star. I know who you really are. I know who you're here to be. I see it in your eyes. A light for the world to see. I know who you're here to be. You're here to be the one. You're here to make it fun. You've really got my head spinning. You brighten every room. You always leave too soon. And this is just the beginning. Oh, I know who you really are. I see it
So this is an honest question. When you hear that, I know who you really are. Does it make you smile? Does it make you afraid? Does it make you feel free? Yeah. So, as we enter into our time of prayer this morning, I would like to hold special prayer for a member of our community who lost a dear loved one. They are choosing to remain anonymous at this time, but we know, just as we know who one another are, we know how to connect and how to hold in consciousness those in our community. I'd also like to hold in prayer the families that have been affected by the crashes, those in this community and those connected to the crash in California. As we move through these changing times and people feel the pull one way or another, we must remember that who we really are is present in good. So I invite you to join me in prayer. I invite you to take a deep breath and call into your inner awareness the presence of the God of your understanding, the presence of peace, the presence of love, the very present form of comfort in your life. We know that in this moment, in this sacred sanctuary of prayerful consciousness, we are never alone. We are in this sacred space of oneness with the One, the knowing of divine mind, the very presence of God. So we hold close to this knowing, this deep connection of oneness, as we affirm the truths of wholeness, the truths of love, compassion, and the knowing that all that we need is already available. For those experiencing health challenges, we affirm the presence of well-being, the knowing of perfect health. We affirm the strength and vitality of our physical bodies and the endurance and resilience of spirit. We allow in this moment the harmony, the grace, and the peace of love to rise in our knowing as we enter into a time of silent prayer. I invite you to take a deep breath. Remembering the call of our hearts the call of the sanctuary within, our point of knowing the God in our being. We are so very grateful, and in the name and the nature of the Christ within us all, we say together, and so it is. Amen.
Always with me, I can never stray beyond His tender care. For our God is omnipresent, here and there and everywhere. Yes, everywhere and everywhere, here and there and everywhere. Always with me, love so tender, feels each trembling breath of prayer. For our God is ever listening, and His love is everywhere. Yes, everywhere and everywhere, and His love is everywhere. Always with me, every burden His strong arm will help me bear. For our God is omnipresent with His children everywhere. Yes, everywhere and everywhere, with His children everywhere.
It makes me so happy to follow that. Thank you. This morning, as we enter into our time of meditation, you'll notice that there's no affirmations on the screen. You'll notice that there's no perfect position, no perfect posture, just being present. So I invite you to find that space of comfort for your physical body this morning. Shift in your chair. Adjust your pillows if you're at home, watching on the sofa. And allow yourself to simply take a deep breath. You can sip in the air slowly, or have it rise within you with great speed. Whatever journey you choose for this meditation, I invite you to allow my voice to simply wash over you, allowing my words to be received as necessary. What's yours, you'll receive. So in this moment, I invite you to close your eyes or simply soften your gaze. And I invite you to allow yourself to clear your mind, to open your heart, to imagine lifting your hands to your heart, or doing so in person. Plant your feet. Feel them heavy on the floor. And breathe. Noticing the ways that your chest rises and falls. Maybe you're aware of the gentle pulsing in your bloodstream. Notice how, as you breathe, your hands are heavier. Your shoulders are weightless. And your head so gently balances in a perfect position to receive. Remember to smile. Remember the good in this moment. I invite you to allow the image of good to be known in this moment, to be known in your heart or in your mind's eye. The image of good. Allow yourself to imagine that good fully enveloping your heart, radiating from deep within you. This is your expression. The good. Breathe. This gentle connection with the good within. It is in this good that we plant our feet, that our hands rest upon our hearts, that our hearts are open, ready to receive, ready to express all that we are. It is in this moment that our clear minds awaken. They awaken to the knowing that our oneness with the One is our good. Our lives are the expression of this good. And we do, in fact, answer the call in our hearts. So I invite you once more to take a deep breath. Become aware once more of your feet on the floor, wiggling your toes. Flutter your fingers. Perhaps they're on your heart. Imagine it's a sacred dance. Fluttering into your awareness. The heart in your life. And when you're ready, I invite you to take one more deep breath and allow your eyes to open, rising into the awareness that, yes, we know who you really are. And so it is.
Close my eyes, I open my heart, I'll take a deep breath, let the healing start. I lift my hands, I plant my feet, I let love in, I feel the beat that's calling us to rise, rise, spirit rise up, rise in me, and let in my soul, I clear my mind, I'm here and now, in present time. Suns lighting up the dark. Oh, we rise as one. Oh, rise, rise, spirit rise up, rise in me. Oh, rise, rise. Come on and rise.
So, I'm always curious. The musicians in my life often tease me because I feel music so deeply. It's not rare for me to go to if it's local, a local place that features music and Sam's over there in the corner crying. This song has that tearful effect for me, but it's because it's coming from such a deep place of knowing how truly connected I am. How truly connected I am to divine mind, the presence of God, the presence of pure being, but also how deeply connected I am to each and every person with whom I share this experience, even those I don't know. So I'm asking you, and if you're brave, you can answer back. See, I let all you introverts off last week, so now you got to speak up. What is it in you that you experience that you know you've connected with something greater than yourself, with something bigger, something that connects you? How do you know? Joy. Chills up the arms. You can feel the energetic chest opening. Yeah. All of these little cues that we have in these wonderful physical bodies, our nervous system. You know, in the song, Faith refers to 1,000 suns. Do you feel the power of 1,000 suns? Well, while I was homesick with my 9-year-old with COVID, we watched The Universe. It's a series narrated by Morgan Freeman, so you know it's really good for when you're sick. And they're talking about the inside of the sun and how there is this nuclear fusion that is happening inside the sun, and how hot it truly is. And of course, the cynic in me said, well, how do they know? You can't even get to the sun. But then there's that little voice that says, but wait a minute, how do you know that God's there? I have evidence in my life. I have this experience of feeling connected. I have this evidence. That's how we get to science. That's how we learn about things that we can't get to. We have evidence that informs us. And so, as I was thinking about this nuclear fusion and these things coming together, I thought, how am I going to illustrate that? So I looked up the nervous system. And this is one of the images. The nervous system. There was a controversial show that came through, maybe 10 years ago in Wichita and around the world. And it was called The Human Body. Did anybody remember that? Several people here. So what it was there was this artist who had taken cadavers, so people's remains, and had preserved them, dissected them, done all of these amazing things to illustrate what's within this body. And I remember I was fascinated, first of all. I love biology. I love to see how things work within us. But what happened was I walked up to this display And it is the isolated fibers of the nervous system. And every single little tiny fiber. You've seen images like this where it depicts the nervous system. Doesn't even come close to the number of nerves that we have, this field of electricity, of electrical information. So when we talk about connecting, and we talk about the experience of feeling this in our bodies, we start exploring how this information moves through us. And I thought, that's just connecting with ourselves. How do we know that we've connected with someone else? How do we know that we've connected with this great substance beneath all things? This presence of God that's omnipresent. How do we know? So I started looking for evidence from people far more experienced than I. And I turned to this author, Tara Brach. Some of you are familiar with her. She wrote this book back in 2012 called True Refuge. And it's finding the peace and freedom in your own awakened heart. And this is a quote from her, and it says, "A spiritual path is not a solo endeavor. In fact, the very notion of a self who is trying to free her or himself is a delusion. We are in it together. And the company of spiritual friends helps us realize our interconnectedness." And I thought, yeah, I can have solo meditation and I'm connecting with the very presence of God, but there's something too coming together and being with people who experience it in a similar way. There's something to being with others on this journey, because we certainly are not silos. We're not separate on this planet. We are truly interconnected. So how do we achieve this connection? I turn to our way shower, Jesus. How did Jesus connect? What was the documented experiences of Jesus' connection? Well, the first thing is that Jesus spoke to people's hearts. The Pharisees, all of the other scholars, they were speaking to this cerebral experience. Jesus was speaking to the heart, was connecting with people in this way that was different, that was recognizing that your level, your experience, your caste doesn't change how powerful your heart is. He looked for the inner being, the good within all, amplified it, identified it, and spoke to it in a powerful way that brought it, drew it forth. He called people into action. He said, I've seen you, you've seen you, you know the inner heart, you know your connection to the Father, you know your connection to the one presence and the one power, you know that it's there. Now do something. What will you do? What is the activity, the service that will rise from this connection? Jesus went into prayer. So, of course, there was prayer together in community. But there was also these moments when he would steal away and be in prayer. off in a garden, on a walk, in the secret place within. Moving into this, what Charles Fillmore, the co-founder of the Unity Movement, called the most highly accelerated mind action known, prayer. So, how do we demonstrate divine mind and divine will as Jesus did? Moving through this time of prayer, this time of connecting on the heart level, connecting with divine mind as well as with one another. How do we do that? We love. We love. It's very simple. I'm surprised no one giggled. It's simple. We love. Lowell Fillmore, the son of Charles and Myrtle Fillmore, he contributed a weekly article to Unity Weekly, and it was called Things to Be Remembered. And the very first one, he said, remember to smile. So, remember to smile. Now we're getting back to our nervous system. What happens when you just choose to smile? You feel better. You get endorphins moving. What else? You make others feel better. What else happens when you smile? Do the worries, do the cares, do the fears feel a little less? Isn't it simple? We just smile. Remember to smile. Remember to say a good word. That's not always easy, is it? Sometimes we get caught up in our human experience, and sometimes we get really caught up in those emotions, and we get really mad. Or we're afraid, and it manifests as anger. Or we're afraid, and it manifests as disdain. So then we have to stop, and we have to breathe, and we have to remember, smile. And finally, he said, remember to remember only the good. And I like to think about this as being the unity principles, the 5 unity principles. God is good and everywhere completely present. Therefore, you, we are good, everywhere completely present, for God is present wherever we are. We think, we create our lives through our thoughts, our feelings, our beliefs. We focus on those through our prayer and meditation, and finally we take action. And so I like to think about this as a little reminder that I'm taking action, I'm smiling. That takes me back to the inner knowing. Remember to remember only the God. Remember to remember only the God within every circumstance, every person. I just had a conversation this weekend about fear. Deep fear about things that are out of my control. And so as I was preparing this message, I had to giggle. Sam, you forgot. I forgot. We all do it. So I invite you now to take a deep breath. Clear your mind. Open your heart. Plant your feet and smile. Do you feel that in your body? Feel the tingling in your arms, maybe the opening of your energetic heart, the awakening of your connection with divine mind. And now I invite you to just look at someone else in the room. Just see them. And just smile. Isn't this an incredible display of connection? So once more, I invite you to take a deep breath. I answer the call of my heart. Repeat after me. I answer the call of my heart. And so it is. Oh, you want to do it again? We'll do it again. I answer the call to my heart. I answer the call to my heart. And so it is. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Reverend Samantha Jones. That was wonderful. We are certainly blessed here at Unity of Wichita by the music, the message, the meditation, and by love. So if you are blessed by this building and the building that is to come, if you are inspired by the music, motivated by the message, and want to step into your own flow of financial abundance, please consider giving a tithe or an offering this morning. If you're here in the sanctuary, there's an offering plate at the back as you leave. If you're at home online, go now to our donations page, our PayPal account, our physical address. Any one of us can take our cell phones, put it up to that QR code, and that will take you directly to our donations page. Whatever amount you are guided to give, just hold it over your heart. Bless it with your love. And let's say our offering blessing together. Divine love flowing from me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I give, all that I receive, and I am grateful. Amen.
There in the morning and linger through the day. It gives me everything I need to soothe me as I pray. May God's spark within shine its light. May the flame of love burn so bright that the whole world can see our true reality is the awesome abundance of life. Whenever there's a moment of pain, despair, or doubt, I know that I can go within so I may flow without. And in that sweet surrender, I open up my heart to all the good that waits for me, that this world can impart. May God spark within.
So this morning, I invite you to join me in blessing the tithes, the offering, the gifts of spirit that come to inspire spiritual transformation, to support this mission, to enliven this vision, and to awaken the core values of this community in our hearts, in our spiritual walls of this building, and of course, beyond. We are so very grateful to receive. We are grateful to be in service, and we are grateful to tithe beyond. And in the name, the nature of the Christ within, we say together, and so it is. Amen. This morning, we welcome Mr. Wayne Donner, President of the Board. You have some announcements?
Good morning. Okay, help raise the vibration and center into the vision of a new home for Unity of Wichita. Join Kelly McFarland for a special manifestation meditation. Each second and third Sundays in the Unity Prayer Room. Today is the third Sunday. Okay. You lose count when you're in Minnesota and you're out in the cold weather. Remember to join Reverend Sam and Eleanor Ferris for the meditation moment on Wednesday mornings at 9:30 a.m., streamed on Facebook and YouTube. Join us for the weekly community pray-in on Zoom, which occurs Tuesday mornings at 9:30 a.m. This Tuesday, you'll probably be able to be on the Zoom call and watch the snow falling outside. And now that's yours.
Thank you. So the final announcement this morning is about, this one. I forgot about this one. This is not the final. So a taste of spirit groups. Eleanor Ferris, who's one of our singers, she is our spirit groups leader. She has she's been going through the training for several years. She got her certification last year. And one of the things that we've thought about for this community is that, especially right now, as we're in a time of transition, having a shorter commitment might really serve in our personal lives as well as the community. So the in-person Taste of Spirit groups will begin on Potluck Sunday of March. And so those who want to be a part of the Spirit group, let us know. Email me, email Eleanor. This is an opportunity to have 3 30-minute sessions connecting, discussing, and learning a deeper awareness. The first spirit group is focused on the power within, Discover the Power Within You by Eric Butterworth. The final announcement, I'm really excited, so sit up in your chairs. Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay. Whew. So, as you know, there is this wonderful worldwide movement known as Unity, and I have the pleasure of connecting with 2 other Unity centers throughout the country, and we are coming together to offer a Lenten class called Growing with the Gospels. This is a journey of the Christ, okay? I didn't say this is a journey of Jesus' life. This is a journey of the Christ. The presence of spirit that was demonstrated, taught by the man we call Jesus. Okay? So we are exploring the journey of the Christ through the Gospels. We'll begin on Fat Tuesday, the Tuesday before Ash Wednesday, which is the first day of Lent, and we will end on the Tuesday following Easter, which just happens to be Earth Day. Now, metaphysically speaking, how awesome is that? That we are exploring this presence of the Christ, and our final class is on Earth Day, this true expression in the physical. So, join us for that. You can follow the QR code. There's a sign-up sheet out on the table. There's a Facebook event. You can go to truthunity.net to sign up. There's lots of different ways to sign up for this class. It is exclusively online because of the way that we're connecting with Unity of Toledo, Ohio, and Unity of Sussex County in New Jersey. So if you have any questions, come find me. I'm really excited. Thank you.
And the link in the e-blast is very easy to do because I accomplished it a few days ago. And if I can do it, there aren't many who can't.
Thank you, Wayne. So I invite you to, that is Eastern time. So thank you. So we will be doing that from 6 p.m. to 7:30. So I invite you to stand and connect with one another as we share in the prayer of protection, followed by the peace song. You know I love it if you guys come forward, connect. The light of God surrounds us. I am light. The love of God enfolds us. I am love. The power of God protects us. I am power. The presence of God watches over us. I am presence. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as our Creator, loved ones all are we. Let us walk with each other